demo, we are looking at what may well be the most complete tremolo pedal, and I don't say that lightly. So tremolo to the Harmonious Monk Mk2 from Jam Pedals. Now there are some significant feature enhancements over the original model, but essentially you have the same 4 knobs, which is depth, speed, master volume, and this is the mix knob, which allows you to blend your dry and affected signal. You have the top toggle here, as per the original, which selects between amplitude trem at the bottom and in the top position harmonic trem. And this 3-way toggle switch here gives you access to 3 LFO shapes. You've got reverse saw at the bottom, sine in the middle, and square at the top. Now we'll get into all of that as we go through the demo, but I want to show you 3 really cool things that you can access via the right foot switch. That gives you access to legacy and ramping modes plus tap tempo. So let's dive in and check that out first. So my tone without the pedal. Just right on the edge of breakup. There's a bit of reverb on there as well. And with the pedal, these settings. So, ramping mode, I'm just going to show you. I'm going to press down and hold the right hand button, okay? And we're going to hear this. Hear how it started quickly and then became slower, right? And then it'll go back up from that point if I press and hold it again. Press and hold again. A little bit like Radiohead's Bones, right? If you press and hold both buttons together, then you're going to get 2 flashing lights and then you're into legacy mode, right? And this time, if I just click on the right hand foot switch, it'll increase the speed either by 1.5 times or 2 times, depending on what you fancy. So here's the original tone. And if I hit the tap switch on, great for sort of solo-y bits. Now if we go back into ramping mode, another cool feature is tap tempo. So really handy if you're playing with a live band and you want to just sync up with what the drummer's doing. So say we've got that. Now in the intro I was playing a Queens of the Stone Age intro, another love song. I'm going to do Go With The Flow as well. So the chords go like this. But if we add a bit of reverb, and again harmonic trem side, we have this. Which is awesome because that song actually uses, I think it's tremolo and univibe. But I think this is a great job of nailing that. Lush, isn't it, for lead stuff? It's really, really throbby, isn't it? Now, next up with these settings, the depth is right up, but the speeds come down and the mix is a little bit less as well. Check it out. Really great tone for oldies like Lonely Sea by the Beach Boys, that classic. Next up, I'm going to show you the intro to Chris Cornell's Flutter Girl, which has got a couple of different speeds of trem in it, but it's really washy and kind of throbby and unctuous sounding, and the harmonic trem is just brilliant for that. So you get this kind of thing going on with these settings. All that good stuff. And the second guitar part comes in with these settings. Going along with that. Now let's flip over to the amplitude trem side of the pedal. And I want to show you the mix knob very quickly. And for this example, we're going to look at the new Idols Dancer tune. It's got some brilliant little riffs in it. Now, the current setting sounds like this. And if I turn the mix knob down to about, what's that, 11 o'clock? So you can still hear it when I'm playing chords. But it's much more of a background effect. It doesn't jump out straight away, right? So the first riff in this is something like... And then if we crank the mix knob back up, we have this for the second part. Next up, I'm going to take you through the different LFO settings, and we're on the amplitude side of the pedal again. So with these settings, sounds great. A little bit of dirt, and we're going to do Silversun pickups empty nest on the reverse saw. Very choppy sort of tone, isn't it? So we have. Same settings, we're in just the middle toggle position, which I think is sine wave. Much sort of softer, isn't it? Even though I've got the depth and the mix, you know, fairly high up. This one I really like for Alanis Morissette's You Ought to Know. I mean, it's not played with that much gain, so with the gain off. And then with these settings, we're going to look at square wave. I've changed the settings ever so slightly. Bit of gain, we're going to do I Got You by Wilco. The intro goes... Now if we crank the depth up fully, we get this choppy sound. We're into REM, Crushed with Eyeliner territory, I think. And it'll do all the classic stuff, Audioslave, like a stone, for example. So I hope you've enjoyed this saunter through wobbliness. I'm going to play you out with a little bit of Black Hole Sun, because with these settings, you can get into the ballpark of some Leslie stuff too. See you soon.